Okay, so this is the fourth part. We have this file. Let's save it as module 2. I had already one, so that's why I'm replacing. Let's delete the ones in the top, and we have the box here that we're gonna work with. We're gonna slice in different ways. Okay, so we're gonna select the whole thing. I'm gonna say copy. We need to make sure that we have snap objects, o snap, and the endpoint, and grid snap, so we can snap to the grid as well. I'm gonna say copy from here to here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here 2 times. So we have the box now 3 times, and we're gonna slice this one in 3 and this one in 3. Let's see how we do that. If you guys don't like to work with a parallel view, which is the one we have, you can always just deselect everything and go to properties and just go back to perspective. We're gonna go back to parallel afterwards, so it's fine. Okay, we have 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. By the way, what I'm doing is sometimes if I'm far away, you can select some things and say C, you see there, enter, and then you can say selection, sorry, S, enter, you go to that, so yeah, now you move around that object. Okay, anyway, go to the point. Let's do the planes here. Plane that we're gonna use to slice our boxes. No, we're gonna move this one, move after selecting, not like that. How do we want to move it? Move vertical, no, and it's V, the shortcut for vertical. I'm gonna say 0.5. There we go. And we're gonna say copy vertical 0.5, 1, and 1.5. I think escape. We're gonna have then one slice here, another one here, another one here. Okay, let's move it also vertically if we wanted to have in specific areas. Not sure. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. Now let's take these ones, copy them, place them over here. Obviously, if we slice them like that, we will have the same results, so we don't want to do that. Let's delete these planes. Let's go to the front view and create a plane from the front view covering this other selection of this other box. Select, move, select from here, press shift to make it ortho and put it wherever I want that I think is interesting, and I'm gonna copy it from here. I'm gonna press ortho so it moves orthographically, and I'm gonna say instead of 0.5, 0.75, or yeah, it's fine. And I'm gonna say okay. Oh, sorry. 0.75. Yes, here. Now what we're gonna do is select this one, copy, say from here to here to here. So again, that I used the dimensions that I had here. Now I copy. Now we only need 3. How many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so let's select the planes, move them a little bit with ortho towards the middle, so that we make sure that they're slicing our box. Okay, you see that? Perfect. Now let's start slicing the boxes. First, with this case, we have to go to the front view. Here we go. We say trim. Actually, first of all, sorry for that, we need to copy this in several occasions. Let's say copy. Let's make sure that we're in ortho. Put it here, here. We need 3 different slices, so we will do the operation between the first 2 planes, between the second and the third. That's why I'm deleting the rest, and between the last 2. So you see how we will get a slice here, a slice there, etc. So now we're gonna do trim. cutting objects, these two planes. Enter when done, select object to trim. We're going to go to the front view. We're going to select from top right to bottom left and right on top of the yellow planes here. It's thinking and cutting, and from the bottom right to the top left and right next to the yellow plane in the bottom. Enter. I'm going to perspective. We delete the objects that might be on top or in the bottom, and we select these planes and delete them. This is what we end up with, something quite crazy. Let's see if we can select everything and cap. Sometimes you get this capping option, the big one you have to delete, and there you go, you have several pieces. If they're very small like this one, just delete them. Okay, I think this is a nice kind of a object, no, to explore afterwards. We'll see how we do that. Okay, now we slice the next one. Trim. Select objects to trim. Enter. Select object to trim now. From top right to bottom left, and on top of the yellow line, and from bottom right to top left, and right underneath the yellow line in the bottom. Okay, let's go to perspective. Select the planes, delete, select all this, and cap. In this case, we don't have to. Oh yes, we have to. Actually, we're gonna delete these small ones and these small ones, and I think there's a little guy here, and this one is fine. So there we go. We have an object here in blue and another one or several of them in gray. Another slice. Perfect. Let's put it next to it. Make sure that we have the ortho here. See, there we go. And now the next trim. Select the planes, enter, we go to the front, top right, select, bottom, select. It's thinking. Sometimes it doesn't do it correctly, but it's there. It's just you need to select and delete. Select the planes, delete, select, cap. Let's check it out. So you see now it's difficult to navigate around, so sometimes you have to select zoom, extend, which is Z and S, no? This looks like a perfect facade component. We select it. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Sorry, I deleted these guys. Control C, and we'll go to the other view. So I can delete these parts here, not in the other view. We go to the perspective, cap. We move this one over here. There we go. We have 3 components for a facade. We have to do the same for this one. Copy, and 2 times. We delete the 2 last ones here. Sorry. We delete the first one and the last one, and we delete the 2 first ones, so we have a different slice. Okay, we can go to the top. It's much easier in this case, and do trim, select, enter, select, 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 delete whatever's out, trim, planes, enter, select, select, always from right to left. Okay, escape, delete whatever's outside of the planes, trim, select, from top to bottom, and always from right to left. So we select everything, escape, and delete everything that's outside. Okay, now we can select only the planes, delete them, and start capping things. Cap, cap, cap. Let's see if they look good, because not necessarily they have to. See, we have some problems here, small guys that we have to delete. Sometimes, there we go. And now this one is perfect. In this case, we also have some small guys we have to delete. Again, if you have this option that you can select two things, it means that you have to go through the list and select the one you want to delete, no? Okay, let's check the other side. It looks very good. Very nice. And the next one, select, zoom, select. And I like this one very much. Okay, good. We move. Move. I'm gonna move this one's close because now we're gonna do the rendering process. Okay. And move. We have this one in the other render, so probably we don't need it. I'm gonna hide it. And we're gonna take care of this guy, these options, and render it, and afterwards take it to Illustrator. So we have to go to layers. We need to make sure in what layers is each things. Blue is in glass, the same way, and solid is in gray. Okay, we're gonna select the glass. Actually, we're gonna copy the whole thing. Vertical. Oops, sorry, something happened there. Copy, vertical. I'll put it around here. We're gonna select the glass, which is right click there, select objects, deselect, which is control and select. And we're gonna say move, vertical, in a similar distance. We are doing the same as we did with previous option. We're gonna save the view because if we go to my view 2, that's not gonna be nice, no? But we can go to V2 and rearrange our position, make sure that the render is good, right clicking on the sphere, everything should be nice already, white color, nothing there, and the light is going to be in the same direction. So probably here we have to rearrange the angle. I'm not sure, probably not. I'm not going to rearrange it, so I'm going to say set view, my view 2 there, come here, and I'm going to save another view. You can right click, set view, name views. Again, save as my view 3 probably could be a good option. There you go. We can close and render and see what happens. So as we can see, it would have been nice to try to rotate slightly the perspective. Actually, I'm gonna do it so we can see everything. Probably on this side it would be much better. That makes sense. And get the view there, no? I think this makes more sense. Probably even in the top view we could rotate this because it was throwing shadows. I'm rotating this a little bit, going to the view, and probably this one makes more sense. So I'm not going to render, but basically, as you know, you have to save the view, name view. You can always press this one and save it again, say okay, yes, you close, and render it. It should be nice. So I'm not gonna leave it rendering, I will show it at the end. So I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll see how we take this one again into Illustrator. By doing it 2 times, I'm sure we're gonna learn the lesson, huh? Okay, next